What's up YouTube, this is GroudonEmpire and I am here for another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Rating Battle Spot Single Laddering Series, where I take on the online ladder in singles, which is 3 versus 3, and as an experienced player that got 1900s plus in X and Y, my goal in this series is to provide high level commentary and gameplay for all of us to benefit from and to become better players. If you are hyped and you like this video, please remember to click that like button, as it really shows the support for this channel, and I hope you guys enjoy what you're watching. What is up, guys? We are back with another episode of Laddering, and this season is actually a new season. It's season 9, and the last episode I told you guys I would record another battle before the season reset. Unfortunately, when I recorded, I went on tilt, and it's not a good video. So that's why I instead am recording this on the day that the ladder reset, and hopefully you guys are hopefully this uploaded on time so you guys can check this out. So I am using a new team to start from 1500 because, and I'll just press challenge so we can start. Yeah, so I am at 1500, starting straight out with the new team because I don't want to use the same team all the time, especially when I already hit 1720 or something with that. I'm going to wait until I get past 1700 again in order to use that Mega Blaziken team again. But what I am going to do right now is, oh, we have a opponent from Canada. Awesome. Alright, so I'm just going to write my opponent's team down, and I'm going to explain this team as we go along, right? That's what I do with everything, and it has an Electrode. I'm scared. I am scared. Alright, so let me start off. This team does not have oh my goodness, I apologize. The esteemed trio of Azumarill, Garchomp, and Zapdos. Instead, it doesn't have a Zapdos. And also, I'm using Mega Mawile, but I'm not using Trick Room. If you guys watched my Mega Abomasnow and Ampharos videos, you guys know I'm not a fan of Trick Room because there are certain Pokemon and strategies out there that completely just completely counter Trick Room, and I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life. I'd rather use something that's more consistent. Especially with Mega Mawile, you don't really need Trick Room, whereas those other Pokemon sort of really do. But Mega Mawile, you don't really need Trick Room, so I'm not really running Trick Room. But enough of that. Let's look at my opponent's team. I definitely want to start off with the Garchomp for the Stealth Rock. It's going to help a lot. I have Mega Gengar, because Mega Gengar puts in a lot of work in the matchups that Mawile doesn't like. And also Mega Gengar stops Trick Room cold unless you already set up Trick Room. So that's why I don't like running Trick Room as well. I want Mawile for this game. I'm big into Mawile for this. I really am. So I'm going to use Mawile. As for the Ditto's an issue. I like Hydreigon as well. I can't lie, I really like Hydreigon. I have a Life Orb Aegislash if anybody was interested in that, though I doubt anyone was interested in that. Hydreigon's an interesting mon. You know, I can hit everything for neutral damage. I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna use Hydreigon. So Garchomp, Mawile, and Hydreigon. Let's go. So let me explain to you guys. Mega Gengar has Taunt, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball. Focus Blast and Shadow Ball is perfect coverage. I opted to not go for the Poison type attack because, you know, I have a Mega Mawile, I have an Aegislash for fairies. I don't really need a Poison type move. Focus Blast is great coverage with Shadow Ball. Again, perfect neutral coverage. And Shadow Ball is just an amazing offensive type. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go for a Rock Tomb. I don't know if he's going to switch out or not, but I'm just going to go for a Rock Tomb. I think that's okay. Alright, so interesting. Alright. I just hope I don't miss the Rock Tomb. And I hope it breaks the sub. Probably not going to break the sub, but okay, alright. Breaks the sub. Alright, okay. Interesting set. Alright. Sub Lefty's Electrode. That's very interesting. Swat. I just take back all of that interesting set stuff back. This is not interesting anymore. This ain't interesting anymore. Really? Alright. Okay. Alright. I take everything I just said back about this set being interesting. No way. I mean, if you're using a Bulkymon with substitute swagger, okay, I respect that, but an Electrode? Really? An Electrode? I mean, swagger's annoying, that's fine, but Electrode? Like, why not an Umbreon? Umbreon is great. Sub, swagger, foul play, and Moonlight, that's great. By the way, guys, if you want to go ahead and use swag play, substitute, whatever, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. But, like, what the heck, man? An Electrode? Yo, poor Electrode going down. I feel so bad. And at the same time, I feel so good. Oh, I see. I forgot all about this. Alright. Can I go out into a Hydreigon? I'll go on to Hydreigon right now. Quick Claw? Oh, come on. What a joke. What a joke. Quick Claw. Alright, well, go for Earthquake. Awesome. And now, the real question is, what attack am I firing off versus this individual? I can go for Dark Pulse. I can go for Draco. I honestly want to go for a Dark Pulse because his Garchomp, like if he goes for Outrage, because I know my own moveset, right? He's gonna go for an Outrage and attack me. That would be fine because I can go out into Mawile, set up a sub. Wait, no, I had to kill. Whatever. I'm going to have Earth Power on this. Awesome. It's a new Hydreigon, guys. Whatever. I'm gonna go for Dark Pulse because Dark Pulse is my best move because I know my moveset. He has to go for Outrage, and then Mawile can come in and do whatever the hell I want for free. I'm gonna go out into Mawile. Get the Intimidate off. And then I'm just gonna set up a sub. Because I can. I'm gonna Mega Evolve. But then at the same time I can destroy this thing. Is it worth substituting? That is the real question, guys. Is it worth substituting? I'm honestly just gonna Sucker Punch. I'm not gonna substitute because, and I'm running substitute Swords Dance, by the way, because I can set up a substitute and Swords Dance on the likes of Porygon 2 and Cresselia, which I think is fantastic. So I'm just gonna Sucker Punch and destroy the Ditto because, you know, I don't have a reason not to. You know what I'm saying? And it's better that way. It's better that way because, you know, Kangaskhan. If there's a Kangaskhan, I can just Sucker Punch. You know, if I could have substitute and that would have been interesting, but I mean, it's whatever. What can we do? We can't do anything about that now. It's too bad. Now he might have Earthquake, and that's what I'm afraid of. But I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch. I'm not afraid. He can go for Power Up Punch if he wants, but I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch to get the damage off. That's my best move. Let's just get damage off. I'm not running maximum attack Adamant. I'm just running Impish. But it's fine. You know. That doesn't do a lot of damage at all. But this is bad. This is really bad. I'm gonna go for, should I go for Sucker Punch? I'm gonna go for a substitute predicting, I don't know. Hey! That's what I was predicting. But obviously I was shaking my prediction, but it's whatever. It's whatevs. I'm gonna go for a Play Rough now. Because I can. Don't miss. Rock Slide. Hello? Rock Slide. What are you trying to do? You can't flinch me and you're not even gonna... Oh, you're probably gonna break my sub. Never mind. That sucks. You broke my substitute. You better not miss. You better not miss. Hey, Kangaskhan just got wrecked. So, I don't know why my opponent went for a Sucker Punch. I don't agree with that play, but I predicted him to go for a Sucker Punch because obviously it's going to out-prioritize my Sucker Punch. And honestly speaking, now I think I should have went for a Substitute. That's a low ladder game, though. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to go look for another game because I don't know what to say about that. But a good game, buddy. Canada hype. Canada hype. And we're just going to go look for another game. But yeah, as I was saying earlier about this team, I have Belliedom, Azumarill, same Azumarill, and Mega Gengar with Destiny Bond. You know, it really helps versus those walls. I don't get Thunder Waved by them. They can't Calm Mind, and I can just Destiny Bond them if they want to kill me, and I can just keep on attacking them. They don't recover. It's a good time, right? That's why I have that moveset, and we see another interesting looking team. Hopefully, this one is actually interesting. And not like that that Electrode that we saw, because that would be disastrous. I apologize so much for that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my opponent's team. I see a Skarmory. And, you know, right from the get-go, I feel like starting off with Gengar. I feel like that's my best move, honestly speaking. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start off with the Gengar, and I think that, you know, for the Aegislash, I can run Aegislash for this. I can put in work with the Aegislash. He puts in a lot of work, a lot of work. The Rhyperior, unless it's banded, it wouldn't KO me. So that's interesting to note. And then, of course, I think the last Pokemon should be... I mean, I like Mawile, don't get me wrong, but when I see things like the Pokemon on my opponent's team, I just can't pick Mawile. So, when I have a Hydreigon on my team, so Gengar, Hydreigon, and Aegislash. I have a Scarf Hydreigon, I have a Life Orb Aegislash, not weakness policy, because versus high ladder teams, and when I make my teams, I always think of the high ladder teams. It's not the best way to go, but I mean, sometimes I do the method that I did in my team building guide. Sometimes I do it the other method, which I just look at high ladder teams and I just counter team those. What I'm going to do first turn is I want to predict him. Should I predict him to do something crazy? I want to Mega Evolve and go for Focus Blast. Because I predict him to switch out into the Porygon Z. But then he probably won't, because he didn't do it right now. So, I overpredicted. But at least I land the Focus Blast, right? It does the same damage as Shadow Ball neutrally anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, alright. That's interesting. Can't switch out now. I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball, and wow, that almost KO'd. Maybe Shadow Ball does slightly more damage. Holy crap, that almost KO'd me. That almost KO'd me. That's crazy, yo. And I know he doesn't get any priorities, so it doesn't matter. I want to do something about that little thing in the middle. I have to edit that out. So annoying, man. I don't want to edit anything. Editing is annoying, guys. It's very annoying. Anyways, I want my episodes to be less than 20 minutes because I feel like going for a third battle is pretty crazy. So I'm just going to go for 2. I think he has Bullet Punch. I really think he has Bullet Punch. So I want to switch out into Aegislash because, yo, Bullet Punch is not a good time. I was gonna Destiny Bond, but the way he just brought that thing out, I really think he has Bullet Punch. He has to have Bullet Punch. There's no other way. There's no other way he'd freaking come out on Mega Gengar. No way at all. No way at all. Hello? I could have Destiny Bonded. Are you kidding me? Whatever, man. I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Ball. I'm not gonna go for a King's Shield because he might set up, and then that's not a good time. The Life Orb is gonna come through, guys. Watch. Life Orb, like, again, my focus with this Aegislash, like, especially versus good, like, higher, what? Zenbutt versus better opponents, high ladder opponents, they're not going to go for the super effective attack on Aegislash unless they have no choice, right? And, like, what I want is a team that does reliably versus high ladder as well as low ladder. And I think that only KO'd because of Life Orb. I'm not even sure. Should I do a calc to tell you guys? I don't think it's even worth it because I have Shadow Sneak anyways. I mean, you guys can do the calc yourself to see if Life Orb made a difference for that. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go for a King's Shield because I want to see what move he's gonna rock. Let's hope he doesn't have Nasty Plot. What does he have? What does he have? Shadow Ball. Alright. Well, okay. I'm gonna switch out into Hydreigon. And if he can switch moves, I'm gonna Destiny Bond him with Gengar. If he can't switch moves, well, I might be in trouble. I might actually be in trouble if he can't switch moves, because Shadow Ball is an amazing move to be locked into. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for a Draco. Hopefully it KOs. Probably won't, but I mean, we can see, right? And judging from that damage, I can't tell if it's Specs or not because I don't know what Porygon Z does with the Shadow Ball. Of course, I didn't KO, but oh, he's locked into Shadow Ball. All right, okay. And he crit? Are you kidding me? He's probably Choice Scarfed. And he crit Shadow. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Alright, so I guess I lose this game in terrible fashion. I don't... Wow. Wow. He's definitely Choice Scarf. That's just stupid. Oh wow, he's not? I don't... What? What? He's Specs. Well... Well, I mean, I guess a... Well, I mean, I guess that a download boosted Specs Shadow Ball that's a critical hit can only KO a Hydreigon from that range, I guess. Alright, well... I don't know. I'll find a title for this. Low ladder strats or something. I don't know. I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown right now. I don't know what's going on. I won that game. I don't know what's going on. The game before that, I won that too. But then I don't know. I feel like my opponent could have won that one too. I don't know what's going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Actually, yeah, I would edit. This is the kind of episode, guys, I would definitely not upload. I would scrap it and then I'll record another one, but I really want to just upload this one because of the intro. I talked about the team, and throughout this video I talked about the team a little bit. I think I pretty much covered everything. Life Orb is reliable damage, and I don't need to OHKO things. I just need to put them in damage range for Scarf Hydreigon and for Mega Mawile Sucker Punch, right? That's what I need to do. And also Shadow Ball for Mega Gengar. That's the point of Aegislash. It's not to OHKO anything. The Gengar is there to trap bulky Pokemon and Destiny Bond them and taunt them as well, or bare minimum taunt them before going down. And then I have Hydreigon, who just comes through. It just comes through. It's a Scarfer, destroys opposing Mega Gengars reliably, and it's a Scarfer. It's a really nice Scarfer. You know, Dark Pulse, really nice neutral attack. Earth Power hits those Heatrans as well. It's a really good time. And Magnezone, which is common in high ladder that, you know, Mawile hates. Mawile hates a lot. And, yeah, Azumarill and Garchomp, they speak for themselves. The Gengar and Azumarill duo is very, very powerful because Gengar can trap and remove things like Venusaur. And then Azumarill can set up and sweep reliably. And also Talonflame, I don't have a direct way to deal with Talonflame. I have Stealth Rock, and then I have 2 Steel types to play around with. They have priority in their own right. So if it wants to Flare Blitz the Steel types, it has to get hit by priority, otherwise it has to kill itself due to the recoil from Brave Bird plus Stealth Rock. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. This was GroudonEmpire. Peace out.